G'day folks. It's one of those lovely Monday afternoons where it's icy cold and I've got work to do outside. I've had a ton of parts come in for the Mercedes, which is awesome, and I'm going to get on to pulling an injector and cleaning up the bore that the injector sits in. So that's tonight's little thing to do. The rest of it's really trivial, like snap on new hood struts, which I've already started. Throw in new headlight bulbs, little random bits of shit. I've got to wait for the center console power window switches to come in and 2 more tyres. I've already got 2. They're one up on width and profile, so they're 265/70 16s. They look awesome standing next to the car. Like I posted a picture just before on my Google Plus of one standing up against the existing wheel, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks bigger than it should because you don't have the rim overlapping the bead, but they're going to look much better. Better stance. They're not... I hate big SUVs with really small tyres on them. It's got to be big. Even the RAV4s are a bit undersized, but the reason I stuck with OEM is because I can swap between the vehicles. If I was keen on just having one RAV, I'd probably bump them up to 235/70 instead of 215/70. 215 is really scrawny. Anyway, no, I didn't buy that set for doing the injectors. I just bought the puller, and I'm going to make my own slightly more subtle cleaning tool. That has an air attachment on it as well, so I'm guessing there's an air passage down the centre of that drill bit. And if I'm guessing you bar the engine over to the compression stroke, or just the beginning of the compression stroke, and that'll pressurise the cylinder so any gunk gets blown out the top. That's my guess, because you do not want large quantities of hard carbon and other garbage getting down into the cylinder. I'm going to basically make something a little more subtle, just with an abrasive pad on the end of it that can clean that lower seat up and give the washer something to seal against. So yeah, but I do have the puller part. I found that online for 60 bucks. The guy bought the wrong one. Yeah, it's a BGS set, but is that a puller set? Yeah, that's a universal socket set for them. Was $500. Wow, that stuff is expensive. Siemens and Bosch nozzles. Yeah, universal set. So yeah, hopefully this fits. It should fit, because they're Bosch from what I understand. Yeah, that looks nice. I'm going to try it just after I cut this video and upload it. You'll soon find out if it doesn't work, but I can always throw it back on eBay again. Can't really lose. So yeah, I bought 2 sets of stretch bolts and washers just in case. I mean, I might pull it apart after I've got the roadworthy and do it a little bit better. Who knows? I can always make up a tool with a tap on the end and just gently drive it into the washer and pop it out. Because my mechanic's way of doing it, when the seat's really eroded and damaged, they clean it right up and basically coat the washer with Loctite instant metal and just torque the crap out of it, and that's it. They seal. It works perfectly fine like that, but it's not optimal. So yeah, we'll see what I have to do. Again, one headlamp's out, low beam and high, so I'm redoing them both of them. New wiper blades. One of the ball joint boots is torn, but the ball joint's salvageable. So he just said reboot it and it'll be fine for a while at least. Get me through roadworthy and just keep an eye on it. It's a lower ball. Tyres have to go on and get balanced and a full wheel alignment, which should get rid of the BAS and traction control ABS light, because the steering position potentiometer, the steering wheel's so far out, the position potentiometer is just sending the wrong signal to the ECU and giving it a freak out. Well, not the ECU, but the BAS ABS module. It's just one of those things. If something's out of calibration, even something as simple as a deflated tyre can cause a rotational error from the tone wheel on the hub and throw your ABS light up. So that's how sensitive they are. Yeah, it's one of the first things that people suggested checking is your tyre diameters. Make sure one of them hasn't deflated enough that it's actually squashed down and is rotating at a higher speed than the others and throwing a speed error, because each wheel has a little sensor, like a Hall effect or a tone sensor, and a slotted ring. I can't remember the exact term for it. There is an exact term that I knew before, but yeah, I think it starts with an A. Anyway, yeah, there's a injector in there that I've nicely capped off. I'm going to try and remove that tonight, provided my little 29mm socket fits it. Anyway, that's about all for now, really. Vicky's gone. I sold her on, well, last night. Didn't get quite as much as I was hoping for, but hey, the guy, he was here, he had money and a means to move it, so screw it. Good big wad of cash in my pocket to buy all these goodies, because I was scraping the bottom of the barrel not a few days ago. This is going to make things a lot easier when it comes to getting a roadworthy. So yeah, I've got new hood struts, new bits, lots of new bits. Just waiting on a few more crucial little things to come in. I've got to order that coolant overflow, header tank bottle, expansion tank. That's just a must-do thing, essentially. It has to be done. Full cooling system overhaul is going to happen, but for now I'm just going to buy some lengths of parallel hose, 10mm and 25mm parallel hose, and just redo what looks really dodgy. And then I'll spend $300–400 on a radiator. The thermostat, some kind of integrated thermostat housing / thermostat assembly. They're a bit expensive, so I'm going to test the one that's in the car and check it for thermal cracking and other things, and then decide on spending $100 on one, because it's $100 for a thermostat / housing assembly. They went a bit weird with them. Not like a normal car where you just get the little stainless steel or brass thermostat and just drop it in. It's just one of those things that Mercedes and other car makers seem to be doing more and more now. Anyway, I'm out of camera memory. Running out of, well, the daylight's gone anyway, so I'm going to go out there and freeze my ass off and see if I can pull an injector.